What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. Force here with some more MTG Duels 2013. Today I'm playing the mono green deck Pack Instinct, and my opening hand is kind of meh. I'm gonna draw a new one, hoping for something a little better. I guess this isn't that much. It's not too bad though. We're gonna keep it. All right, so we open up with the Force here. We're gonna start off with our 1/1. I can tap it. Target creature I control fights another target creature. It's a good way to take my beefy creatures and pick off my opponent's smaller creatures. I also have the 4/2 Fangren Fistborn. Whenever it attacks, put a 1/1 counter on each attacking creature. Hilariously awesome. And let's take a look here. I will first throw down a Nature's Lore. He's playing white. Starts with a Plains at least. Lets me get another Force there. Then I will attack for 1. Love that acceleration. Next turn I'll be able to play an enchantment on him, actually. Alright, so I showed you first the Fangren Fistborn. And next I will show you the Primeval Titan. 6 lands for 6/6 trample. When it enters the battlefield or attacks, I get to search my library for 2 lands, put them into the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle my library. Really good. And he started to play a pacifism but then stopped, which is probably a good idea because this isn't really a creature you need to pacify. Or at least it wasn't. It could be in a moment. Maybe I should save that knowing that he has a pacify though, right? Because he just like started to play it and then stopped. Let me think here. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on that. So we are going to just attack with this. Attack with our 1/1. I'm going to hold off, because now that I know that he has a pacify, I'm going to hold off on playing my Blanchwood Armor, giving enchanted creature 1/1 for each forest I control. Really, really awesome. Also have an instant that does the same thing, so another temporary pump up. And Prey Upon, have 2 creatures fight each other. Alright, so he's going to throw down Glorious Anthem. He is now for sure playing the mono white deck. Of course, Anthem's going to give all his creatures 1/1. And finally, another creature that I can play, a really beefy and potentially scary one. I really need to start drawing into mana though. Alright, so here's a 4/5. That can obviously be quite frightening. And next turn, this is probably going to force him to throw down his pacify. If he doesn't, he's going to be taking some pretty massive damage next turn, so we'll see. Okay, so never mind. Here is a 3/4 first strike. Alright. This and 3 other creatures attack, he gets to choose blockers. Okay. Well, it's a 4/5. That's gonna die though. It's gonna die this turn. So I can do 2. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is this. Check this out, guys. I'm gonna throw down a... Oh, you know what I could do? I could just do this. Get a land, and then do that. Plus, I'd have an extra land. Okay, so we're gonna do it this way. Watch this. Nature's Lore lets me get a Forest. Comes into play untapped. Needed that desperately. Then we go Primal Bellow to give him +1/+1 for each forest. Then we Prey Upon and make my creature fight his creature. So they fight each other out of combat. My creature is larger. It lives, his dies. Then he doesn't have a blocker, and we hit him for 9. That was probably the best way I could have done it. I could have done that without using my Prey Upon, but that wouldn't have allowed me to get that extra force with my Nature's Lore, so that's kind of why I decided to do it that way. And with that, now next turn I can play this bad boy right here. He's going to throw down now a 4/4 flying. When it dies, exile target permanent. Wow. That is good. Wow, that is really good. Jeez, I'm crow. I'm gonna let that live for a turn. Gonna play my 4/2, and then I'm just gonna say go. That card is really good. He gets to exile permanent, that is significant. All right, so he's gonna play down a pacifism. Enchanted creature cannot attack or block. And I do have some choices here. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. Let me think here. think of the best way to do this. Alright, I want him to exile a creature soon. So what I'm gonna do is pump him. Oh my lord. That was not the right move. Oh, shoot. Alright, I'm just gonna do... I messed up there pretty bad. I'm gonna just attack with this. That was... Has to block, and then he's gonna exile my 5/5. Or he might exile this guy. We'll see which one he decides to do. Okay. I messed up there. I should have pumped up another creature. I was gonna kill him. It's alright, whatever. He's gonna play 4/4, enters the battlefield. He gets 3 1/1s, which are 3 3s because they get pumped up from him, plus they get pumped up from him. I'm gonna throw down a Primordial Hydra. This creature, it comes into play with X/1/1 counters, and then every one of my upkeeps, those number of counters double. It gets bigger and bigger. Once it has 10 or more 1/1 counters on it, it gets trampled. He's gonna play 2/2 for a strike, gets to put a token into play. He's gonna overrun me with tokens here. Wow. Comes into play, exile target creature. He's gonna get rid of that. Wow. I lose. Alright, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So much damage so early on. That is crazy. Well, not early on, it just dumps his hand, and look at this. This is unbelievable. I'm down to 7 now, and next turn I'm dead. Unbelievable. GG. Let's go. Let's get out of here. I'm done. Okay, our next game here against Chris Powell 86. And let's see here. He gets to play first. Opening hand is... draw a new one. I like that a little bit better. Last hand had some better cards, but this one's more secure with extra mana and stuff. Alright, so we are up against Chris Powell, 86. Last game was a terrible loss. I made that mistake towards the end, but you know what? Who cares? That's not what lost me the game. I was done regardless. Oh god, he had so much in play with the Glorious Anthem plus his one guy that gives all his soldiers or whatever 1/1. Unreal. Alright, let's take a look here. So far, just seeing red mana. Nothing in play as of yet. This turn for 2, we will be throwing down a Garrick's Companion. I also have this guy. Hexproof, power and toughness equal number forest I control. I'm guessing that's going to do pretty well against his deck, which I'm assuming has burn. I'm assuming that's what he's about to do here. 3 lands for a 4/5 there. I also have got a Fog to prevent combat damage. And Nature's Lore to get extra mana. Okay, so you gonna do this yet? Freaking Lightning Bolt. That is not even, he's doing it right to me too. Assuming since he decided to do it that way, he has got burn for my 3/2. Alright, so he is playing red burn. I can't believe Lightning Bolt is like super amazing. 1 land for 3 damage. The card is unreal. Alright, so I want to do this immediately. We're going to throw him down. It's a Star Hexproof. He's not going to be able to touch this unless he's got mass damage across the board basically. Like do X damage to everything sort of deal. But no direct targeting is going to be done here to my 3/3. So I'm feeling pretty confident. And again, his power and toughness equal to number forest I control, which as you will imagine here is going to get pretty ridiculous. There it is, Flame Break. Damage to everything. That is exactly the sort of thing I was talking about that he could do to get rid of it, and there it is. So he has got a lot of creature destruction. I just have got to try to sort of outmuscle that. We're going to start off with a Nature's Lore. Let me get another mana, and then I'll have the 3 to play my 4/5. Which is a fairly beefy creature. He needs significant damage to hit that. Well, he needs 5 to be exact, but Oh, I can't believe freaking Flame. Of course he had Flame Break, right? 3 damage to every creature without flying and each player. One more turn and the Flame Break wouldn't have mattered. Oh well. That'll happen. Does appear that he is getting mana screwed though. At least I believe he should have played a land this turn and he hasn't. So I've got 5 in play, which means, well, I can't play this yet, but very soon. Let's hope for a mana. Nope, that's not a mana, but with the 5, we can throw down him, Sentinel Spider. Let me attack first, though. If he tries any combat damage stuff, I could prevent it to save my 4/5. I'm assuming, like, if he tried to burn this during combat, I could have saved it with the fog, but that situation didn't occur. I will play my Sentinel Spider, 4/4 Vigilance Reach. And he's a 10, I am at 14. He will play 4 damage to target player, putting me at 10. He will be at 8 this turn. I can play a Terror Stompler 2. 8/8 Trample, power toughness equal to number of green mana, symbol 6. Now this is going to be bigger, so we're going to play him. There are 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Should be an 11/11 Trample. And unless he has got 10 damage and burn, then he is dead next turn. Much better game than the first, yeah? Helps for me that he got mana screwed, of course. And that I had mana acceleration, and just a pretty nice roll. I've been doing something every single turn, so. He's gonna play the Sun Zenith, doing damage to me. He's gonna sacrifice those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Puts me at 3. So pretty significant damage. He's able to, a Fire Blast lets you sacrifice mountains instead of paying its casting cost, which is pretty ridiculous. And so he was able to get me really close there, but pulling the victory out by a turn. GG, sir. GG indeed. Okay, our next game is against Hiti. Hiti? Is that supposed to be like some laugh? I don't know. Okay. Alright, well, since I have a Nature's Lore, even though it's only 2 lands to start, I'm going to take this hand. I'm also really liking the Lightning Greaves, giving a equipped creature haste and shroud. So we're going to keep this here. Turn 1, we will throw down our Elven Weld Tracker, the 1/1 that forces 2 creatures to fight each other. And then next turn, we'll be able to throw down our Nature's Lore and just kind of keep the mana train rolling from there. Hopefully, yeah, nice, very, very nice. I'm actually really excited about that. Let's take a look here. This costs 6 to play, so that exact next turn won't matter so much. What I'm going to do here is throw this down now. I'm going to hold off on the Nature's Lore, at least for 1 turn, and equip him so he can't be targeted. So now he's safe. Let me just show you here. So with F1, we're going to go into Shroud. Something with Shroud can't be the target of spells or abilities. So it's pretty nice. Protect my creatures, basically. Although I do believe Shroud is the one that, based on the wording, that's the one that I can't even target it, so. He's going to throw down 2/2. So I do believe, yeah, that's exactly what that is. Okay, well, that's good to know now. So he threw down his Johnny's Pride Mate, so he's playing the Lifegain deck here. I get another land, and then we say go. What I'm hoping is that he gains no life next turn. I can... Yeah, I would be able to do that. Alright, so what is he going to do? He's going to play... Destroy target artifact or enchantment, you gain 4 life. Okay, well... That's not so bad. I mean, him gaining life means his creature gets bigger, but... I think I'll be able to kill it in not next turn, but a subsequent turn. So that's good. So it's a 3-3 right now. Next turn I'm going to be playing the Master of Wild Hunt, and then the turn after I can pump it up and do that. I could also use the Master's ability. Plus I just drew a Prey Upon. This is going to work out just fine for me. Okay, so we're going to play the Master of the Wild Hunt. I'll show you this card in just a moment. First and foremost, let me attack for 1. Okay, 3-3. At the beginning of my upkeep, I get a 2-2 green wolf token in play. I can then tap Master of the Wild Hunt to tap all untapped wolf creatures I control, and then do damage equal to their power to target creature. Then that creature does damage equal to its power to the wolves, divided how it chooses. But it lets me pick off creatures with these wolf tokens that I'm getting every single turn. So it's pretty good. He's going to attack for 3. Now beyond that, what I can do is I can pump up my Bellow. I can pump him up with Primal Bellow and then either Prey Upon or use his activated ability to make them fight each other, meaning that he's going to lose that. He's going to destroy all creatures with Day of Judgment. All my plans have been nixed. It's really funny. Okay, well I really need to draw into some forests now, because I've got the Sentinel Spire that I can play, but not yet, and he's going to play 5/5 flying, first strike, protection from demons and dragons. Really need mana or else I'm in trouble. Alright, we're going to throw down the Primal Hydra. Comes in with 2 tokens. It's 2/2. Doubles his tokens every turn. Once he's got more than 10, he also gains trample. But I need mana to block his flyer. Oh my lord. Vigilance, lifelink. If he's got 40 or more life, he wins the game. Oh my lord, I'm in trouble. I absolutely 100% need mana this turn. Even with it, I don't know that I have a chance. It's going to be close. No mana, so that's pretty much the game. You know what, 4? Oh my lord. Watch this, watch this, watch this. I think I've got a chance to get rid of both of his creatures here. Let's see if he decides to block. This would be huge. Please decide to block. Yes! Yes! Primal Bellow, giving him +4/+4. It's an 8/8. His creature dies. Then I will Prey Upon, force these guys to fight each other. I'm going to lose my creature, but I was about to lose the game. So that's a trade-off that I'm happy with. I just got rid of both of his creatures. Holy heck. That is exciting. Wow. He's got 3 cards in hand, plenty of mana, so I do have to wonder what he's holding on to, because he's not playing anything yet. I'm going to start off with him. First, it's a 4/4. Whenever a creature with power 3 or greater enters the battlefield under my control, I draw a card. So I played him first because I've got these 2 creatures which will both have power 3 or greater, and this will let me start drawing into cards, so long as he doesn't get rid of this. Right there, Day of Judgment, clear the board, get rid of it. That's not fine, but it's not the worst thing that could have happened, because I still have creatures waiting in the wings here. Well, specifically, I can just play this right now. I need some more mana, but I need some more mana. I can't believe he blew his Day of Judgment on a single creature. He definitely should have waited a couple of turns. He's gonna play into Johnny's Pride Mate, 2/2. Whenever he gains life, he, you know, even if I lose this game, which I still probably will because he's at 36 life. Even if I lose this game, it's good. It's been good. I can't believe I got that clutch play. I'm so excited about that. All right, so I'm gonna swing with my 4/4 here. Just played the Primal Crux, Power and Toughness. It's got trample. Power and Toughness equal number of green mana symbols that on permanents I control. So it's gonna get even bigger next turn. I just hope he doesn't have another Day of Judgment. Alright, he's gonna play enchanted creature gets +3/+3. Whenever enchanted creature deals combat damage to a player, double its controller's life total. Not that big of a deal though, it's only a 5/5 right now. I can block that. Kill it. And next turn I'm gonna be hit. Ooh boy. Ooh boy. So we're gonna throw him down. 8/8 trample, turning him into a 16/16. And we attack with him. Just him. Yeah, attacking with the 4/4 would be stupid because he would just block it and kill it. So we attack for 16, bringing him down to 16. we could win next game, next turn, unless he's got something big here. What is this? 7-7, the beginning of your upkeep, you gain 3 life. 7-7 is pretty big. Don't know that it's enough to save him. Let's take a look here. Beginning of each upkeep, he gains 3 life. Wow, that is pretty good. I'm gonna do Primordial Hydra with the 4. Pumping this guy up even more. He's an 18-18. He blocks that with 8 goes through. 18-18. If he blocks it with both, he blocks 13 damage. So 5, 8. I'm gonna attack with everything. Attack with everything. All right. What do you do, Daddy-O? What do you do? Just gonna throw it like that? All right. Oh, there you go. That's a game. That is the game. GG. And our final game today is going to be against Morton Scans. And I get to play first, and my opening hand is actually pretty solid, so we will keep it. I'm quite excited here, to be frank with you guys. So Primordial Hydra, 0/0, comes into play with XX counters, doubles every upkeep, and every one of my upkeeps, and then gets +1/+1. Or gets trample if I, is he playing the mill deck? I think he might be. Okay, so we're gonna throw down Nature's Lore. Give me an extra mana here. Next turn, I'm gonna do Hydra for 2. He's got tons of cards. He's playing the mill deck. Milling me already. So I need to kill him before he mills me. Can't believe he's playing with so many cards. I'm not saying that he can't win here, but it makes things tougher. Primordial Hydra for 2. There's just no consistency if your deck is so large. You can't count on things like you can, or at least relatively count on. They're still randomized. I don't even need to have this discussion. It's pretty evident when you just look at the professional scene, just sort of how it is. There are probably a few rare exceptions, or there's some decks you just have massive amounts of cards or whatever, but those aren't even typically Type 2 tournament accepted. 2/2 enters the battlefield, he gets to bounce a creature. Of course he's got bounce, I should expect this all day. But I'll just get to play it again. So that's fine. Could also just throw down this guy right now. I want to get him in play. Faster he's doubling, the better off I am. So there we go. Replayed it this time with 3 counters. Next turn will be 6, then 12, then 24. He obviously doesn't want to let it get to that point. So he's going to want to keep bouncing that consistently. Howling Mind, thank you. I'm actually really happy that he played that. Sure, I'm decking faster, but I'm drawing into offensive creatures faster as well, which means I can kill him faster, ideally. There's the double, just like that. Drawing some cards here. I will throw down a Prey Upon, kill his little 2/2. He is going to unsummon my guy. I will play him again. I'd rather take this bounce than have this thing get countered, you know? And he's not gonna be playing bounce indefinitely. Maybe he is, because he's gonna be drawing extra with Howling Mind. All I know is that I haven't done any damage yet. This game is silly. He's gonna mind control that. Well, gosh darn it. I should be able to kill it next turn though. I'm gonna play my spider and then ping it off. This is going to be a very interesting game, I can tell you that much. Okay. So we're gonna throw him in play. 4/4. And make these 2 guys fight. Yeah, all indeed. Frickin'. Morton Scans, you can't be saying, oh, you've been screwing me all day. He's gonna play Traumatized, make me mill half my deck. Nope, decides to play a blocking creature instead. I don't know. Maybe should have traumatized. Throw down Nature's Lore. Throw down my creature. 4/2 whenever it attacks. Attacking creatures get +1/+1. And then I'll swing him for 4. He can't kill it with his blockers. Oh, he's gonna let it go through. Let me pump him up by a heck of a lot. There's 13 damage instead of 4. Down to 7. I don't like that he's drawing. I don't like the Howling Mine now. I still do though because, you know, obviously I get that extra. He is going to play a Stroke of Genius on himself, drawing 4 cards, but he's tapped out, so he can't take advantage of it this turn. Next turn though, he's got, well, he's gonna have to mill. See, look at it, he overdrew, and now he's gonna have to discard. I guess he can just discard a land or something though. Oh, hexproof, 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 or whatever, shroud. That is perfect. Watch this. 8/8 trample. Throw down my Lightning Greaves, gives the creature haste, and also makes it so that it can't be targeted. And we can equip that on my 8/8 trample. So now he's got haste, and he can't be targeted, so he can't be bounced. And now we can swing this turn for the GG. Well then, look at that. Look at that. Delicious. That's the game. Bow now. Alrighty, my friends, that is going to do it here for this MTG Duels 2013 multiplayer video. As always, people have been asking to take a look at these decks, so I'm going to be showing you the deck list here. And yeah, we'll be finishing off the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the content, please subscribe. More MTG Duels 2013 and lots of other great gaming content here on the channel. Please subscribe, because it's just a great place to be. If you like the content, I just said that. Keep watching and keep owning. Thank you, guys. I'll see you next time.